guys, I'm Elle.
I'm Hatua.
I need you to take this seriously. Alright, bud?
Sorry.
Take this seriously. Get it together. Hi guys, I'm Elle.
I'm Hales.
And today, we're going to be answering 100 questions for our 100 sub special.
Woo!
You might be wondering, why didn't you guys post last week? Why did you do that? I was busy. I had a lot of stuff to do, and but also we were working really hard on this video.
Yeah, totally.
So today we're gonna be answering 100 questions. I have a little clicker thingy on my phone so that I know how many we've answered, and we're just going through the straw page. If you want us to do something like this again, let us know, and we will. All you gotta do is go to the link in the description and ask some questions. So, here's our first question. Not that. That was just something that someone sent me 2 months ago. I don't
like it. It scares me.
It's there. Okay. Hi, Oomps. What was your favorite stream to personally do together? Or to do personally together? This isn't a stream, this is a video. But my personal favorite was making the Christmas album.
Oh, I like that one. I was gonna say, stream would be, the first one we did whenever we did
the face reveal one.
Yeah.
Type shit. Please play Phasmophobia. Okay. Favorite songs? Both of you. Mine changes all the time, so this is a difficult question, but right now the song that I have stuck in my head is Sugar Water Cyanide by Rebecca Black. It goes, I'm in the back of the club, too, I'm always like bubblegum.
Oh, so that's what you were singing.
Yeah.
Mine right now is probably Pushing It Down and Praying. I have it stuck in my head.
What games are you guys most excited to eventually play on your channel? Me? I'm most excited to play Animal Jam, and we haven't done it yet.
We keep saying we will, but then we forget.
What are you most excited to play?
Maybe like a story-based game might be cool to do.
A story-based game would be fun. Is there lore behind your little alien guys? No. Not really.
Well, and then it was just like
that was when Flug on Twitter was going around.
Yeah.
That little alien guy, and Haley was like, this was before we even started the YouTube channel. Haley was like, oh, that's so cute. I want to make me as an alien. So I saw Haley's and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I want to make me as an alien. So we did that, and then we were like, okay, we'll just use these as little VTube models.
Yeah.
Will you guys do guest videos, like have a friend play Minecraft or Roblox in the video? We actually have done that. Yeah, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, I actually had my friend Karime play with us. But I do plan on, over the summer, maybe having some friends join us. So look out for that. And if any other smaller YouTubers want to collab and whatnot, that would be awesome. What's your favorite whole song and album? My favorite album is Live Through This. That's easily the best one.
I know what I was gonna say. I'd say Miss World is probably my favorite.
I like Miss World, it's so me. Who's your favorite main 6 character? Rarity.
Twilight Sparkle. I love Twilight.
What's your favorite movie or TV show? Well, my favorite movie is Jennifer's Body. My favorite show is Yellow Jackets.
Favorite movie would probably be like, I don't watch a lot of movies. I wasn't prepared for this.
I feel like what's your favorite movie is a very basic question. I feel like you should know this.
I don't have a good memory.
Okay, what's the last movie you watched?
I don't know. I think it was Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm assuming your favorite show is Yellow Jackets?
Okay, fuck you. I was gonna say New Girl, actually. I really like that show and I watched it a lot.
Whatever, you want to be different so bad. What's my favorite singer or band? My Chemical Romance. I'm gonna go see them in September.
Mine, Fall Out Boy. I love Fall Out Boy.
My favorite color, I have 2 favorite colors and they're very opposites, but my favorites are black and pink. Black is my favorite color to wear and pink is my favorite color to look at.
I love red. My hair is red, my nails are red, a lot of stuff is red. I like red.
Do you remember your first impression of one another? Yeah, we were in art club and we were both running for president, and she was very shy and quiet, and
okay, fuck you.
Love her to death. She kind of had a resting bitch face, so I kind of thought she hated me a little bit. So I found out she was a senior and I was a junior, and we were both running for president, and I was like, well, if you're a junior, or like if you're a senior and you want to be president, like it's fine, you can. And she was like, no, it's fine. We were both people pleasers, so we were both like, no, it's fine. So I ended up being the president and she ended up being my like second in command or whatever.
My first impression, you scared me. I was just like, I don't really know her. I think she's friends with someone that I don't really like.
But low-key, Haley was nicer to me than the friend that Haley didn't like, so. Why do you have aliens in some videos but facecam in others? Because
they're fun?
Yeah. They're fun.
They're cool.
And I
They're
like
a little
them.
like me.
It's better for gaming videos because Haley doesn't have a face cam she can use when we play video games. Maybe there's a rich person who will like donate us a face cam or enough money to buy a face cam. What's gonna happen to the channel when Elle goes to uni? So like
It's
college.
gonna explode.
Yeah, we're all gonna explode and die. Actually though, we'll probably go from posting like a video every week to like every 2 or 3 weeks. I think we're gonna do a lot more streaming than we're gonna do like recording because I won't have time to edit and Haley doesn't know how to edit and it's like a whole thing. So we will probably do that, and then also I don't know about Haley, but I'm gonna have my own personal channel where I'll do like vlogs and stuff. If I had to put my own 2 cents in, I think Haley should make guy with a mic videos. You just sit in front of the camera and you yap about whatever's on your mind. Glurp glurp.
Glurp glurp.
Black Parade or 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge?
3 cheers for sweet revenge.
Me too.
Of course.
Tell us a story from school. We have a mutual op who, it's a whole thing. It was my ex, but Haley wanted to become friends with them, and I was like, hey, just so you know.
I didn't know.
Just so you know, they're kind
I
of,
didn't know.
yeah, I was like, just so you know. So I didn't like them, but I was willing to put up with them, and Haley was starting to not like them gradually, and there was one day, this person has history of borrowing things and not giving them back. They asked, hey, does anyone have any markers? Haley did have markers, but she knew that they have a tendency to steal things, so she said, no, I don't have markers. And they got up and went through her bag and was like, you do have markers, and then took them. We looked at each other like, what the audacity? Like, what the hell? We were like, whatever, that was rude, but whatever. By the end of that class period, Haley was like, hey, can I have my markers back? And they were like, yeah, I'm done with these ones. Like, they had a couple. They were like, yeah, I'm done with these ones, and threw them.
And then they were just like, I'll give you the rest like tomorrow or something. I was just like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
no, they
you
threw
literally-
them at Haley and was like, yeah, you can have the rest tomorrow.
You literally like harassed them about it in like second block. They were just like, can I have her markers back? And they didn't even give them all back.
Yeah, we were in math class and I was like, hey, Haley wants her markers back. Can I have them? And I know for a fact they had 5 and they gave me 4. And I said, oh, there was another one. And they said, no, there wasn't. I said, nope, I watched you take 5. There's another one. And they would not give it to me.
And then the next day I was just like, did you give me all my stuff back? And they were just like, yes. They literally like walked over and they were just like, see, I took this one, shoving them in my face. And I was just like, okay, I believe you.
They have a problem with trying to make other people feel stupid. Anyway, yeah, we were bonded by hatred. Who are the other people in your vlogs? So...
Our friends, unfortunately.
Our friends. Yeah, so in the Haley turning 19 vlog, that other person was Allie. In my birthday face reveal vlog, the other people were Julia, Grace, and Karime. Do you have any siblings? I have one, and he's annoying.
I have 4.
Favorite books? I'm currently
Turtle
reading...
all the way down.
Literally.
My favorite of all time. I love it.
I'm currently reading The Guy She Was Interested Wasn't a Guy at All, but I think my favorite book of all time is probably The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I feel like that's a very stereotypical answer for a lesbian, but like it's so good. Any spoilers for upcoming videos? Animal Jam.
More Sims.
What's your favorite Minecraft biome?
Cherry Blossom.
I don't know. I'm tied between Cherry Blossom and the flower fields.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I love the flower fields too. Like, those were my favorite for a while.
Hot takes, now!
Les for Les isn't biphobic.
That's what I was gonna say. I think that everyone would be happier if they minded their own business all the time. I have 2 wolves inside of me, and one of them says infighting is terrible and we're all gay, we should just get along. And the other one is a feminist and is like, hey, gay men are kind of terrible. I feel like a lot of gay men think they're exempt from misogyny and they aren't, and they need to learn how to regulate that. What flavors of LGBT are you? I'm the L, the lesbian. There's a B?
I put the... Sorry.
That was funny. I liked that one.
That was funny.
I did pretty good with that one. I'm also the N in the plus. I'm the non-binary. And I might
be something.
I might be the T, but I have a job, but so I'm not really worried about that right now.
I might be fluid in my gender. I'm not mentally well enough for that.
Yeah, I think I've got to get my mental health in check first, and then I can start exploring my gender again. Describe each other with one word. Gay.
Gay.
Okay. Besides YouTube, what are your hobbies? Art and roller skating, and I collect records.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
I collect records.
What do you Why are you making fun of me for that?
It just sounded like so just like, yeah, I collect records.
Well, I do. I've spent a lot of money on it, so I feel like I have to consider it a hobby now.
I love art, video games.
What are your personal accounts on your other socials? So if you go to our straw page, this is our straw page, by the way. It's ellenhales.straw.page. If you do this, you click that. Wow, there's my account. You can look and you can scroll through. You can click Twitter, and it will take you to my account. If you click Haley, wow,
There's nothing.
Haley's, but there's not really any there's no social medias here. But if you click this, it will take you to her Spotify, which is pretty cool.
I need to link my verse.
Will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wig?
Maybe. Do you have a weird talent?
I'm double jointed in my fingers. I should fill that out.
That's not a talent. That's terrifying.
I think it's a talent.
I can curl my tongue in really weird ways that only like 2% of the population can do, and I think that's cool.
Oh,
but I don't know, like, it's not really a talent. I just found out I could do it. If you could be an animal, what would you be?
Fox.
I have too many. I would say other people would diagnose me with deer, but I also I heavily rock with wolves and bats and
Broken to alpha.
puppies. Favorite ice cream?
Mint chocolate.
Mint chocolate chip. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It tastes good.
Why would you want
You just don't get
minty
it.
ice cream?
You just don't get it.
I don't get it. I really don't. What's the most embarrassing song on your phone right now?
She's Punchy by Jason Aldean.
I can't blame you for that. I feel like this question depends on who's asking.
Yeah.
If like some basic, normal, average person was asking, I would say Hand Crushed by a Mallet by 100 Gex. If we're getting serious, I have a playlist on my Spotify. It's public. It's called Guilty Pleasures. You can go look at it. What's your dream piercing? I want my right side nostril, and I would like my left side eyebrow, but I don't know if I'm that committed to that. So I might just like slit my eyebrow. I don't know.
I have all of my dream piercings. I don't really have any that I want right now.
Favorite memory you have of each other? I think my favorite was when we went roller skating and the first time, and Haley busted her ass like 27 times.
Okay, that wasn't fun. That hurt.
Yeah, but it
That
was
was
funny.
fun.
Guys, if this video gets 10 likes, I'll post the video of Haley falling.
Mine would probably be Halloween.
Any ghost encounters? Yes.
Yes. Okay, there was this one time, it was like a couple years ago. I'd been in my room, it was like the middle of the night. I was like half awake, half asleep. I swear to God, someone came in my room, don't know what it was, and they whispered in my ear. I look around, I'm just like, who the fuck was that? Because no one was in my room. Tried to go back to sleep, and it happened again. And I told my mom about it, and she was just like, oh, well, that's weird. I should, like the same thing happened to her like a couple weeks later.
One time I was at my grandparents' house, and I was sleeping in the same room as my parents. I was sleeping on the floor because I had like a really bad issue where I just couldn't fall asleep if my parents weren't in the room, and it was like 3 a.m. and all those like 3 a.m. challenges things that were happening on YouTube. So I was like, oh my god, it's the witching hour. I was like really freaked out. I was laying on the floor. I saw footsteps under the door. I didn't hear footsteps, and I couldn't hear anyone moving. The way it's set up is that bedroom is like right next to the front door. So I saw footsteps leading to the door. The door did not open, and then I saw a shadow outside that window. Like a human-shaped shadow outside that window. So it was like some shadow just like went through the door. But I was also like 7 and terrified of 3 a.m. so I think I could have also been making that up. What fictional character do you have beef with? See, if you asked me like 3 months ago, I would have said Misty Quigley. But
yeah,
my response has changed. With every fictional character, it's like, okay, there's a reason they're like this. Okay, you're gonna make fun of my answer. Character Dream from the Dream SMP. Dream is already a terrible person in real life, but his character is such a dick. What's something you guys quote that nobody else gets? I feel like no one else really knows who we're talking about when we say the creature.
The creature, yeah. We make a lot of vague jokes that nobody really gets because we're chronically online and we have stupid jokes.
I think the other day I was hanging out with my friends and I said two dumb bitches looking at each other and saying exactly, and they did not understand what I was saying. Would you rather be overdressed or underdressed? Overdressed.
Overdressed, yeah.
Who was the worst teacher you've ever had?
My
I know.
7th grade math teacher. She hated me. She was talking to my dance class and she was just like, I don't think she has anxiety. I think she's faking it.
My worst teacher was my 7th grade English teacher. She did not like any students except for the football players. She had a weird obsession with the football players. And she particularly hated cheerleaders. And I was a cheerleader. Any safety foods? I love a pickle.
What?
Only dill pickles, though.
You're
like,
weird.
if I don't know what I want to eat, I'm going for a pickle or a Baby Bell cheese.
I love a bagel with strawberry cream cheese. It's my favorite thing.
Worst year of school?
Junior year.
Worst year of middle school was 7th grade because that was when I got outed, and it was like right before 2020, so it wasn't cool yet. Like we were all getting bullied, and then it actually, I don't know, I feel like it kind of got worse in my sophomore year because that's when I was dating the creature. What's your sun, moon, and rising?
Aries sun, Cancer moon, and Taurus rising.
I'm a Pisces sun, a Sagittarius moon, and a Leo rising. What's your Myers-Briggs personality type?
I'm an INFP.
ENFJ. Do you like Taylor Swift? If so, what's your favorite era? Reputation.
I love midnight.
What's my dream hair? I have like 3. I want scene bangs with layers, and I would like that in either black or pink. And then my other hairstyle is like a Bixie wolf cut sort of thing in black.
Light pink hair, but like only if it was like great. Like I don't know if I would like it if it was curly.
Thoughts on reincarnation?
Real.
Yeah. What do you think you'll be like when you're old? I think I'll be like a hippie farmer grandma who like makes everything by hand instead of buying things.
I'm gonna be a crazy cat lady.
I feel like that goes with what I just said. If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be? Black.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever gotten in trouble separately or together at school?
I don't think we ever got in trouble together, except for like maybe Mr. Meyer like yelling at us to like get through our work.
Oh, he did yell at me for sitting on the table one time because I was trying to hear what you were saying, because you were talking about gossip, and so I sat on the table and he was like, "What are you doing?
Oh my god, yeah.
Get down." If you had an alter ego, what would its name be? Y'all are gonna diagnose me with transgender after I say this, but I have a job right now, so I can't think about that right now. Freshman and sophomore year, I went by the name Axel, and I identified as a guy, and that was honestly like, at least obviously before I was, dating the creature, like that was like the happiest I've like ever been. But it's like easier like for the situation that I'm in to present feminine and just be girly, because I like being girly, but I like being boyish. So but what I'm saying is I think Axel is my alter ego, because every now and then I'll put on an outfit and I'll be like, oh, this is so Axel.
Okay, see, now mine's gonna sound dumb.
Well, what was it?
In like elementary school, I told people I had an evil twin named Polly, and I'd be mean to people and say I was Polly.
You just bully people and blame it on someone who didn't exist?
That's my evil twin.
Favorite toy as a kid?
Jessie from Toy Story.
My Little Ponies. Celebrity crushes? Sophie Thatcher.
Fuck you, Courtney Eden.
Thoughts on space/the ocean? We gotta stop exploring it. I don't want to know.
Scary.
What's the earliest memory you can recall?
Breaking my foot.
I remember my childhood bedroom, and that's pretty much it. Any irrational fears?
Chucky.
I feel like my fears are pretty rational. Oh, I hate being touched on the front of my neck. I don't know why, I don't like it. Favorite MCU character? That's Spider-Man.
Wanda.
Penis? Penis. Why green and pink?
Green and pink.
I wanted a classic little alien design, and Haley likes pink. So if you were to release merch, what would be the first item? A quote book. And it would be...
I want plushies.
Oh, yeah. My personal idea was a quote book, and it's designed to look like those milk and honey poem things, but when you read it, it's like the dumbest shit ever. Penis? Penis!
Penis.
If you were to be a planet, what planet would you be? Uranus.
Penis. Oh.
Alright, let's move on.
Oh.
Get that off my screen.
Aw.
Oh, it's Ray! Hi, Ray! That's me. That's Haley. Haley, that's a fox. Lesbian? Yeah. Why Mike so bad? Listen, we're working with what we got. Baldwin? Maybe soon. I don't know. Fiat? Fiat. What's your height difference?
I'm 5 foot. Yeah.
Oh, I have 6 inches on you. Dream tattoo of all time. I want violets on my thigh, and I want the Minecraft end poem, just like a little bit of it. I want the part that says, "And the universe said I love you."
I want a star in my hand because my dog is house.
Are you guys cat or dog people? I would
Cat
consider
people.
myself
I love a
more
cat.
of a. I would consider myself more of a cat person, but my parents hate cats, so I only have dogs. What's a food you hate? Mayonnaise. I fucking hate mayonnaise. I will actually vomit.
Cheese. I hate cheese.
Favorite swear word?
Bye.
Go. Fuck.
Spit.
If you were in Harry Potter, what Hogwarts house would you belong in? I took the test and it said the test told me I was a Hufflepuff. So, how many piercings do you have? I
7.
have 5 technically. I have 3 on one ear and 2 on the other. What was your least favorite subject in school? Math.
Math.
Do you guys think COVID affected you personally? Yeah. A lot.
Yeah.
God, I'm really socially awkward. What's the best compliment you've ever received? I've been told I look like Mia Goth. I'll take that as a compliment.
Someone told me I looked like one of those Greek statues, like my facial features.
Does growing old scare you? Yes, but mostly because of like the environment that we live in right now.
I'm not living past 20.
Favorite TV show? Not Yellow Jackets. Okay, fuck.
Oh, okay, New Girl. Or Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds.
I like Glee, but only the first 3 seasons. What's a game or games that you think had an impact on you guys? Night in the Woods. Favorite thing about each other? Sorry, I'm gonna seem like an asshole, but I can't think of one nice thing to say about you.
I like your eyes. You have nice eyes.
Okay, now you've made me seem like an asshole, damn it! I was gonna do like a bit, but now you've made me seem like an asshole. Do you ever get weirded out with interacting with people online?
Yes, extremely.
There's people who will like be nice to me, and I'm like, oh my god, you're awesome, and then I look at the tweets they post by themselves, I'm like, oh my god, what's wrong with you?
People get a little too parasocial with me, and I don't appreciate it.
Who's your favorite person besides each other?
My mommy.
I think Tommy in it is my favorite person. I'm being so serious. Do you guys think people have superpowers? I think there are at least 3 people who can read my mind.
I'm convinced people, like, certain things, like, some people are just so intuitive, like, it has to be some sort of, like, higher ability.
What's the worst fandom you've ever been in?
My Hero Academia.
Probably Class of 09. It's basically just self-harm Twitter. How do you guys see this channel evolving? I don't know, it might turn into
we're gonna do more vlogs.
Yeah, more vlogs and probably more, like, Twitch VODs. So it might turn more into, like, a Twitch thing than a YouTube thing, and then it just gets re-uploaded onto YouTube. So if you're curious, you should go subscribe to our Twitch, or not subscribe.
Yeah, to watch them
live.
live.
On Twitch. Yeah! How long have you guys known each other?
Technically, we've been friends, like, a year now.
It's your career. I think I've already answered this question.
20-year-old.
Something that pisses you off right now. I hate non-lesbians speaking for lesbians on Twitter.com.
I hate biphobes.
Oh, shit. Are you guys from the South? Yes, we are.
How'd you know?
What is your favorite thing to do together? Besides this, I would say roller skating, yeah. Favorite Sanrio? Kuromi.
Yeah.
It's a basic answer, but I've never really been that far into Sanrio. Photos of your pets now. Okay.
We will have to upload them.
Okay, I put it on the screen. What's your favorite ship right now?
Misty Nat. I love Misty Nat.
I like Misty Nat and I like Lottie Nat. That's all we got.
Yay, we did it! So we hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope that you enjoyed getting to learn a bit more about us as people instead of just little people on your screens.
This is our straw page. If you want us to do more videos like this, you can ask us questions. You can click our Twitter, our YouTube, our TikTok, our Twitch. If you find any funny clips of us on our channel, feel free to like send them to us and we can post them, you know, like I don't know. We're not always 100% on top of watching our own videos, so it's hard to get clips and stuff.
Sorry.
Okay, bye.